5 aspects in which English culture has influenced the development of humanity in the field of the nowadays science and technology. Stephen Hawking and Travels in the Time. The first science description about the time was by Isaac Newton in 1689. He said the time is absolute and this is relentless. The situation changed because the general theory of relativity of Einstein, which in this theory the space-time was curved and distorted by the matter. Hawking said in the book My Free History, the quantum fluctuations can make a warm black holes and travels in the time in a microscope scale. But according to the general theory of relativity, the microscopic bodies, they won't be able to go back to the past. If a different theory is the development in the future, I don't think it's possible to travel in the time, because if so, at this moment, we will be overrun with tourists from the future. AstraZeneca was discovered in Oxford University. It was created non-profit. It is the only vaccine created by the public body, the University of Oxford, which did not seek economic benefits, but the common good. This vaccine has an efficacy is 94%. Also, the second dose of the vaccine AstraZeneca is between 4 and 12 weeks. During the clinical trials, the volunteers showed that the injection led them to produce antibodies and white cells that can fight to the virus. Telephone rings. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell showed his phone on public. This was a device that transmitted the human voice through wires. During the Second World War, the Bell's telephonic labs they developed a machine that transmits voice signals in discrete pulses, encodes them, and reconstructs the voice at the other end of the line. Computer. In 1812, Babbage tried for the first time the construction about the computer, which named differential engine. But he doesn't have money for this machine, but he never gave up and he perfected the idea. In 1930, the engineer and scientific Vannevar Bush patented differential analyzer, which is a machine with a possibility to derive and integrate, and was thought for the resolution to the differential equations. In 1936, Konrad Zuse, who is an engineer and is considered a pioneer of the computation, built his C1 and is electromechanical programmable autonomy is based in the system binary numeric by Shannon. This machine had an architecture very innovative, included for him, and he continued doing machine quickly. Sewing machine. In 1790, with a double-ended needle and A in the center, in addition to the movement of the hand, the also English Thomason finally invented the first swim machine for the showmakers. They have nothing to do with the show stars that the MUBI has. It was made of wood, fork-type needle and owl and was able to see a change stick. Conclusion. This activity was so interesting because I talked about aspects which was influenced in the humanity thanks to British culture. I am interested in what Stephen Hawking says, and when I saw the activity, I thought about talking a bit about what he says in the book since I did not have much that I have read the book Brief History of My Life by Stephen Hawking. I think that British culture is always present in the humanity. Also, I think that this culture is like a mom in the English language because the British come to America and they teach the language.